All right, guys, look, BYD here live at Dupree Park out here in Woodstock, Georgia, right?
That's right.
All right, you guys been waiting on this video right here, guys. I'm actually came out here to experience it live with my man Jeb. Jeb works for Earth and Turf. I see you put your jacket on.
I know, it's a little windy out here.
Tell them what we're gonna see real quick. We're gonna make this as quick as possible, guys. Stay tuned to this live stream right here. This is Jeb from Earth and Turf. This is the 415 SP, right? This is the one that top dress and actually aerates at the same time, all right?
For sure.
Tell them a little bit more about it before we get on it.
Yeah, so you can see the way it's set up here. You got your sand in the hopper, that's your top dressing material. So you can run sand, compost, blends, biochar, anything that you're top dressing with in the hopper. 1,500 pounds capacity in there. You're gonna be spreading 48-inch wide. You got a full width belt. That means the materials just go straight down onto the belt. It doesn't clog up, comes out front. And then you got a gate on here. The setting is on the other side, but that's gonna go up and down and meter how much material comes out. And then inside of here, there's a little brush that's gonna be flicking it down into the canopy of your turf.
All right, let's go around to the other side.
For sure. So right here, we got a spring pin right here. I'm gonna pull this. It's not liking that cold weather either. All right, and I'm not gonna slice my hand on here while I'm doing this in the cold, but you go downward, doing that way, and then if you wanna open up, you're gonna go this way to open that gate for more flow. It's all independent on how much material you wanna be putting out at a time.
All right, and this is four-wheel steering, right?
Four-wheel steering, so you can see right here, your back wheels are steering, you can see your front wheels are steering, same on the other side. That allows you to be maneuverable on your turf surface without tearing it up, but at the same time, you can handle all the weight that you've got. So it's a 1,600-pound machine, you got your operator, you got your material, you got a lot of weight. So the zero-turn system, it doesn't quite work because you got too much pressure on those back wheels, it just tears up the turf.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna jump on this thing right here. I'm gonna let Jeb go ahead
and
film me real quick. Let me go around here. Guys, I will say, make sure you can hear me, guys. If you can hear me, put it in the comments when you hear you BYD. And if you're catching this now, you're probably watching the replay, all right? So I missed this nice machinery at Equipment Expo 2023, right?
That's right.
All right, and the reason I missed it because I was being selfish, because I was just trying to get in and get out. I missed a lot of opportunities to film some stuff right here, guys. But this is the one that you've seen that I posted on my Instagram channel, where I showed guys well, I reposted your video. You can see my face.
Yeah,
right?
For sure. Yeah.
I reposted the video, and once I reposted the video, it just kind of went sitting around and had like 32 million.
I was supposed to keep a straight face for that, wasn't I?
Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank this thing up, guys, and I want you to see how it operates. All right, before I do that real quick, come over here and show them this real quick.
Yep.
We got the easy steering right here.
For sure.
That's how we throttle it up and down. That's how we turn the dump the sand on right now. Right now it's off. When I get to moving, I can just click it on and it'll start dumping it. Right now I got it on, it's not doing nothing. Even if I crank it up, it still won't dump until I start rolling. All right, got a gas tank right here. We use regular unleaded. Can this take premium?
It can take premium.
Okay, it can take premium here. I'm assuming this is hydraulic, what it says, right? Hydraulic oil right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, and on this side right here, we got the top dress, seed, and all that good stuff. If you drink coffee or anything, they got a little coffee cup holder right here. The Fat Boy cups will fit in here as long as they got that slim bottle.
It's a fact.
But I would suggest you don't have one sticking all the way up here. This is how we control the speed, slow it down, speed it up, and they got the hours on here. So if you buy one of these, you know how many hours on here. There's a couple of more settings on here, but I just want to get straight to it. So to crank it up, I'm gonna turn it to start. Let that go.
Park and brake on the side. Don't forget that one.
Park and brake on the side.
Yep.
I pull it up, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right. Pull the park. Come around here so they can see that too.
For sure.
All right. This is the parking brake we're talking about. Parking brake was on, and it's off. Guys, I do suggest you make sure you wear the right PPE. I don't have my headphones in, so don't go too hard in the comments. But safety glasses, gloves. Make sure you got a good pair of work boots, and these are Brunt, by the way, if you want to get a pair of them. I'll leave a link in my description, but let me go ahead and start this up. I'm going to start off real slow, and I'm going to go that way, so just in
All right, that'll work.
The camera person will know what's going on. And you don't try to steer it like a steering wheel, guys. You got to use this right here.
For sure.
And show them that steering, too. All right, so I'm going to line myself up right here. Been out here playing all day. Show up straight ahead, Jeb, so they can see that. That's why we didn't drop some top dress in the sand, all that good stuff. We're gonna drop this last little bit of river sand that I have in here. So I got my thing turned on. I'm finna go. I'm gonna turn the aerator on too. And it's a switch down here that you gotta put your foot on, guys. That gray switch right there. Once I put my toe on it, I gotta keep it on it, but it'll lower the aerator. All right, you see it lowered? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go forward. And I should be dropping sand. Dropping. All right.
You're rolling.
I'm gonna turn it up. Keep going. Hey guys, these things are real easy to maneuver. I'm gonna let Jeb tell you about the price in just a minute if you're interested in one. This is for when you're serious about landscaping. This is what you need right here. Now you see I'm actually turning. I got caught up there a little bit. I'm turning. All right, dropping last. And they got a little bitty one too. I'm gonna jump on that one. The little bitty one does not aerate, but it does drop the sand also. So if you already have an aerator, that's a good thing. You can buy this right here without the aerator attached to lower the price. But my thing is, if you're gonna get one, get one. Don't play around with it right here. So tell me how it looks. It looks good? Do I look good on it?
Looking good, Captain.
All right, so I'm gonna turn this thing off when I turn around. Took my foot off the aerator part. And I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna pull up, put the parking brake back on.
Lock that down.
All right, and we just pretty much got everything off. So Jeb, tell them about the price of this thing real quick, and I'll take that camera.
For sure, I'll pass that off to you. So again, like you were saying, the aerator and the seed box are additional options that this one features. You do not need those. If you don't get those, it's going to start just about $25,000. Okay.
Okay.
It depends on your fees and freight, whatever is according to your state or
Okay.
or out of the country, whatever you have going on there.
All right.
If you add the aerator, it's about $4,000 additional, depending again on what's the availability and everything. Seed box would be an additional charge, not for your Bermuda, but obviously for overseeding, it's about $2,500 additional.
All right, so let's walk down here to the little bitty one real quick, guys.
Sure.
Like I said, I don't want to hold you all day, but you can see some nice plugs right there, guys. Now, answer that question about the aerating first, then the sand.
Yes, so people ask all the time, you know, what are you able to do? Why is it this way where you're dropping sand and then aerating over it? Well, for one, let's look at this right here real quick. So you can see that these are plugs, okay? The plugs are pooled right there. There's a little bit of clay right there. You can see that there's sand in there. Now, if you wanted to, you could smooth this out with a drag mat. That's what we were doing earlier.
Okay, yeah.
That's the best result that you can get. Absolutely.
Okay.
Or you can aerate first and top dress second, or you can do both at the same time and then drag behind you. It's all according to your setup and what you're looking to do. We can't put the aerator out front because there's not enough downforce to actually penetrate the ground. What you do is then, if you got the aerator out front, you kind of got this like claw system going on, and all you do is tear it up.
Okay, so let's check out the small one over here, guys. And like I said, if you're new to the live stream, do me a favor, guys. Please hit and hold that like button. Do not leave this YouTube channel without hitting and holding that like button. Now, this right here is the Earth and Turf 410 SP. SP stands for self-propelled.
You got it. Yep.
All right, this one does not have the aerator on it. It's not as wide. How wide is this one?
This one is just under 36 inches wide.
All right, 36 inches wide right here.
Yep.
Great for a homeowner if you just want to have a nice piece of equipment. But what's the price on something going for this?
So this one's going to be over 16,000, closer to 17 till you got your fees in. Again, that's the freight, your transport fee, whatever, wherever you're calling from. If you're close to us, then that's convenient. But if you're further, obviously there's a charge that goes with that.
And before I get on this, just in case I lose signal, what's the information they need to get in touch with you?
For sure. So the best resource for information on us is going to be earthandturf.com. earthandturf.com. You can find contact information. You can find information on all the units. You can find pictures and videos, anything like that.
All right. And are these in stock? Because I know you said they were kind of selling like hotcakes.
For sure. So this one is new. It'll be released for full production this fall. This is the year 2024.
Okay.
If you're looking, you got to let us know as soon as possible, just because we've got a wait list. We had a wait list for spring for some pre-production, then we're going full production for the fall. For the 415s, we do have a wait of about 5 weeks.
And that's the 415. That's the big one.
For the big one, yep. So let us know as soon as possible. We always recommend reaching out to us at least ahead of time by about a month. That way we can plan where it's going to go, how you're going to receive the delivery. This is not a small piece that's going to come UPS.
Okay.
You also need to figure out how you're going to pay for it. So if you're financing, no problem. We got to get our ducks in a row though before we end up shipping product out.
Okay, is this a product that they have to put something down on to get it in production, or?
At this point, no. So we are producing basically according to our production. So if you got an order in, we're going to produce to those orders, and then we try to have some in stock. We just don't end up having all of them in stock at all times.
All right, so guys, I'm finna jump on this one right here. I'm gonna let him hold
For sure.
the microphone right here. Guys, this is real nice right here. Doesn't beat you up. Now, as far as cranking it up, we just turn the switch. What type of motor you got on here though?
Just a little Honda. It's going to be a GX390 if I remember correctly, or
Okay.
GXV390.
All right.
Very
Real
simple. You got
dependable
access right
All
here
right.
to the motor.
And who was the mastermind behind designing this stuff right here?
It's all done in-house in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We got an engineer that does everything. He designed the whole thing actually on graph paper.
Okay, and I'm just asking questions that they may ask. What's
Sure.
the warranty on it?
Warranty, good question, is a full year warranty. That doesn't matter if you're commercial or residential. If anything goes wrong, let us know. This is another question that we get asked all the time, so I'm going to dive into it, is what are the wear items on here?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to dive into that for you.
Go ahead.
So the belt is really the only thing that's a quote wear item. The rest of it, I mean, tires, that's standard. The rest of it's pretty much just steel and components.
All right.
The belt, though, even as a wear item, you're going to have 5 to 10 years of use out of that. So long as you take care, do your clean outs right here, and keep it adjusted taut so that you're not ruining the product.
So generally, the only thing I really would have to worry about is just make sure I keep the oil check, the hydraulic. Is there a hydraulic oil check on here?
There is not on this one because it's a
Okay.
prototype. It's still the early unit, but there will be
Alright.
on the production.
What type of gas are we using?
Standard gas, no problem there.
Can I run premium in this if I wanted to?
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So if you want to keep the cost down, run that cheapo unleaded like me. But if you want to step it up and keep everything running a little bit better, get the premium. Be careful of these pipes and stuff like that, guys. When you get something like this, you got to check it out. You can't just jump on it and start riding it. I always suggest try it out on a flat level. Don't
For
go
sure.
four-wheeling this thing, even though this is four-wheel drive, right?
That's right.
Even though it's four-wheel drive, test it out, guys, real good before you get on it. And make sure you wear all your safety equipment. And don't let your kids jump on this on camera, okay? Here we go. All right, I'm giving some gas. All right, finna bag this one up. All right, guys, I'm finna go ahead and put it in forward and bring this over here. This is how you bring it, go backwards. This is how you go forward. This is just pretty much to hold it while you're going forward or hold it while you're going back.
That's right.
All right, that throttles it right there. All right, and you turn it with this, guys. You don't drive it like this. You gotta stand in the middle, a wide base, make sure you got it steady, then go forward. All right, gotta keep the crossing to the track here. All right, here we go. My hands are up. All right, I dropped it. How do I drop the sand?
Oh, that's going to be your switch, your toggle switch right here.
Okay.
Now you're dropping.
Now I'm dropping sand. All right, here we go, guys. Mind you, this is my first time driving this. Well, actually my second time driving this right here, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I prefer that one right there because it got all the bells and whistles. But if you already have an aerator, guys, I'm gonna turn this thing around the other way. Already have an aerator, guys, this would be a great addition to for a company that's trying to get big right. I think if you had one of these, you'll get the work. You just got to get your pricing down right so you can make your return back on the investment. All right, guys, and that's pretty much it right there. I just wanted to get this video out here. I told you I wasn't going to be here all day long. You're tuning into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Oh, and by the way, one more shout out. Like I said, Brunt is a sponsor of my channel, guys. If you need a pair of Brunts, I will leave a link in the description. You can check them out. You're tuning into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. It's Michael Bowman. I'll talk to you soon. All right.